Stay! You that bear the corse, and set it down.
What black magician conjures up this fiend to stop devoted charitable deeds?
Villains, set down the corse, or by St. Paul, I'll make a corse of him that disobeys.
My lord, stand back and let the coffin pass.
Unmannered dog, stand now when I command! Or by St. Paul, I'll strike thee to my foot and spurn upon thee, beggar, for thy boldness.
Avaunt thy dreadful minister of hell! Thou hast but power over his mortal body, his soul thou canst not have. Therefore be gone!
Sweet saint, for charity be not so cursed.
Foul devil, for God's sake, hence and trouble us not, for thou hast made the happy earth thy hell. Oh, gentlemen, see dead Henry's wounds! They open their congealed mouths and bleed afresh. Blush, lump of foul deformity, for 'tis thy presence that exhales this blood from cold and empty veins where no blood dwells. Thy deeds inhuman and unnatural provokes this deluge most unnatural.
Lady, you know no rules of charity, which renders good for bad, blessings for curses.
Villain, thou knowest no law of God nor man. No beast so fierce but knows some touch of pity.
But I know none, and therefore am no beast.
Oh, wonderful when devils tell the truth.
More wonderful when angels are so angry. I did not kill your husband.
Why then he is alive.
Nay, he is dead, and slain by Edward's hands.
In thy foul throat thou liest. Queen Margaret saw thy murderous falchion smoking in his blood. The which ones did bend against her breast, but that thy brothers beat aside the point.
I was provoked by her slanderous tongue that laid their guilt upon my guiltless shoulders.
Thou wast provoked by thy bloody mind that never dreamt on aught but butcheries. Didst thou not kill this king?
I grant ye yea.
Dost grant me, hedgehog. Then God grant me thou may be damned for thy wicked deed. He was gentle, mild, and virtuous.
The better for the King of heaven that hath him.
He is in heaven where thou shalt never come.
Well, let him thank me then that hoped to send him thither, for he was fitter for that place than earth.
And thou unfit for any place but hell.
Yes, one place else, if you will hear me name
Some
it.
dungeon?
Your bedchamber.
Ill rest betide the chamber where thou liest.
So will it, madam, till I lie with you.
I hope so.
I know so. But, gentle Lady Anne, to leave this keen encounter of our wits and fall something into a slower method, is not the causer of the timeless deaths of these Plantagenets, Henry and Edward, as blameful as the executioner.
Thou wast the cause and most accursed effect.
Thy beauty was the cause of that effect. Thy beauty which did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, so I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
If I thought that, I tell thee homicide. These nails should rend that beauty from my cheeks.
He that bereft thee, lady, of thy husband, did it to help thee to a better husband.
He better doth not breathe upon this earth.
He lives that loves thee better than he could.
Name him.
Plantagenet.
Why, that was he.
The selfsame name, but one of better nature.
Where is he?
Here. Why dost thou spit at me?
Were it mortal poison for thy sake.
Never came poison from so sweet a place.
Never hung poison on a fowler toad. Out of my sight! Thou dost infect my eyes!
Thine eyes, sweet lady, have infected mine.
And would they were basilisk to strike thee dead!
I would they were, that I might die at once, for now they kill me with a living death. These eyes of thine from mine have drawn salt tears, shamed their aspects with store of childish drops. These eyes, which never shed remorseful tear, I never sued to friend nor enemy. My tongue could never learn sweet, smoothing word. But now thy beauty has proposed my fee, my proud heart sues and prompts my tongue to speak. Teach not thy lips such scorn, For it was made for kissing, lady, not for such contempt. Lo, if thy revengeful heart cannot forgive, here, I lend thee this sharp-pointed sword, which if thou pleasest to hide in this true breast, and let forth the soul that adoreth thee, I lay it naked to the deadly stroke, and humbly beg the death upon my knee. Nay, do not pause, for I did kill King Henry, but 'twas thy beauty that provoked me. Nay, now dispatch, for 'twas I that stabbed young Edward, but 'twas thy heavenly face that set me on. Take up the sword again, or take up me.
Arise, dissembler, though I wish thy death, I will not be thy executioner.
Then bid me kill myself, and I will do it.
I have already.
That was in thy rage. Speak it again, and even with the word, this hand, which for thy love did kill thy love, shall for thy love kill a far truer love. To both their deaths shalt thou be accessory.
I would I knew thy heart.
'Tis figured in my tongue.
Fear me, both are false.
Then never was man true.
Well, put up your sword.
Say then my peace is made.
Thou shalt know hereafter.
But shall I live in hope?
All men, I hope, live so.
Vouchsafe to wear this ring.
To take is not to give.
Look how my ring encompasseth thy finger. Even so thy breast encloseth my poor heart. Wear both of them, for both of them are thine. And if thy poor devoted servant may but beg one favor at thy gracious hand, thou dost confirm his happiness forever.
What is it?
If it please you, leave these sad designs to him that hath most cause to be a mourner, and presently repair to Crosby Place, where, after I have solemnly interred at Chertsey Monastery this noble king, and wet his grave with my repentant tears, I will with all expedient duty see you. For diverse unknown reasons, I beseech you, grant me this boon.
With all my heart. And much it joys me to see you become so penitent. Trestle, Berkeley, go along with me.
Bid me farewell.
'Tis more than you deserve. But since you teach me how to flatter you, imagine I have said farewell already.
Towards Chertsey, noble lord?
No, to Whitefriars. There attend my coming. Was ever woman in this humor wooed? Was ever woman in this humor won? I'll have her, but I'll not keep her long. What? I that killed her husband and her father, to take her in her heart's extremest hate, with curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of my hatred by, and I no friends to back my suit at all, but the plain devil and dissembling looks, and yet to win her, all the world to nothing. Hath she forgot already that brave Prince Edward, her lord, whom I stabbed in my angry mood at Tewkesbury? A sweeter and a lovelier gentleman the spacious world cannot again afford. And will she yet abase her eyes on me, that cropped the golden prime of this sweet prince, and made her widow to a woeful bed? On me, whose all not equals Edward's moiety? On me, that halts and am misshapen thus? My dukedom to a beggarly denier, I do mistake my person all this while. Upon my life she finds, although I cannot, myself to be a marvelous proper man. I'll be at charges for a looking glass, and entertain a score or two of tailors to study fashions to adorn my body. But first, I'll turn yon fellow in his grave, and then return lamenting to my love. Shine out, fair sun, till I have bought a glass, that I may see my shadow as I pass.